He's the Sith. Shut the fuck up. Alright, we should be all good and set up. We're just waiting for Mark to get in here. If he would hurry the fuck up. Is he?
He's in here.
Mark, are you here?
Yeah, he just got in.
I have not heard Mark's voice, so...
He literally just popped in literally 2 seconds ago.
Don't care.
Fuck are you...
There we go. There we go. There's Mark. All right, cool. Just came by to say hi, boys and girls. Hope y'all have a great day, but I gotta bounce. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Devil. See you tomorrow. Hi, Mark. Welcome to the VC chat.
I will try to remain awake as long as I can. No promises. I am pretty fucking tired.
You will remain awake for the duration of this entire thing. So, when last we left off the Outrider. When last we left off the crew of the Outrider, they were responding to a distress signal on a derelict ship.
Yep.
That sounds.
Is that
it?
Yeah, y'all are responding to the distress signal on a derelict ship. What would y'all like to do?
Okay.
Do we need a recap for those who dipped out?
There's a new red dude with horns on the ship. For those of you that left last time.
I was not around.
Revok Tanar.
Yeah, Christian, you don't need to worry about a recap.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'm good.
So does Hunter know that
Hunter, what would you like to do?
Well, seeing this fucking nightmare ahead of us, just start gearing up and bracing, make sure every gun's loaded.
There's a nightmare ahead of us?
Do you not see what's in it?
No, because it wasn't described. All I heard was distress call.
Oh,
yeah.
It's on screen.
This is what you see on screen. What is on screen is the ship that has sent out the distress call. That's what you see. And as you came around one side of it, all you saw were the letters, was the name Purge.
Only thing I think of is, like, if Andrew, if you see, like, the ship, you might need to rejoin as player if you haven't already.
No, I see the ship. I just didn't know what the fuck you were talking about. I didn't. I wasn't processing.
That's fair. I know, because when I hopped back in, it took me to the ship.
Yeah, no, I see the ship.
Yeah.
With the pink shit.
Cool. Yeah.
it's very
Beautiful.
very Stranger Things-esque?
Mm-hmm. That bubble gum.
Alright.
Don't
I
get
guess
stuck.
we'll just, considering everybody has been informed of the distress signal in the ship that you are approaching the source of the distress signal by Anna, we'll go down the list. So, what is Billy Bob doing? What is Bilford Paul Glasscock doing?
Well, he's definitely looking at it. I mean, he sees the disaster that it is. And he's debating on if it would really be a smart idea to investigate the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it better to say there is no survivors and keep moving forward?
Mm-hmm.
So he's in that head debate, thinking what's the better option to do here.
You got a scanner.
All right. As you said, Courtney is sick. She will not be joining us for this session. What is Kate doing?
Smacking Billy upside the fucking head. Clearly there's someone here because they sent out a distress signal.
Okay.
Yeah, that means the AI still ripening.
The AI is alive.
Okay. What is Necro up to?
Basically just collecting the gear ready to head on to the ship because there's clear intent to board the vessel.
Ronnie?
Okay, she's meditating to try to get some insight into, just like what Luke or some people would do, where they meditate and they see the future, that kind of shit. She's trying
Um,
to do that
Insight.
right now.
We're all fucked.
Yeah. Roll me an insight check, I guess.
Yeah, roll the inside of my components.
There you go, 19.
19.
Where do I see the rolls again?
It's just in the chat.
Dice. Chat? Okay.
Yeah, just in the basic chat is where you would see rolls and stuff pop up. Hey, Maroon, how's it
19.
going? All right. So through your ingenious use of the Force and your decision to try and gauge what lies ahead,
Yeah.
you don't really get any sense of like Force precognition of what's going to happen. You do, however, notice that in your little Force bubble that you're in, your little meditative state, you do notice that there are at least 4 people alive on the ship.
Well, I share that information with the group. Be like, hey, I sense 4 life forms aboard that vessel.
That's pretty good.
All right. Next,
That's pretty
what is Ravok doing?
It's Ravik.
What's
Is
Reebok doing?
is there like a terminal on the ship that I could possibly go to use to try to find out if there's any bounties in this sector?
On your ship?
Yeah,
You
we're
could
still
try.
on this-
Yeah, you could try. Give me a technology check.
Okay, 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, just to preface, you're in the unexplored regions on a ship that's from the explored regions. You have no idea.
What the fuck's a terminal?
It's not that bad. You just don't know if these terminals would connect to anything that
You
you
don't
would be
know how to
used
talk to her, man.
Right back.
And then I guess what is Shade up to?
Oh, I am. Wait, does Hunter know I'm his robot
Oh, you
partner?
son of a bitch! Oh,
No.
Oh no!
It's just kidding.
He
Well, I
has
felt
learned
like
about this now.
Every time that we talk to Sam, this motherfucker peeks his mic at least twice a sentence.
I'm sorry. That was my bad. I mean, my bad. My bad. Okay. Well, given the brief rundown of Shade, I am because we're on our
Yeah, you're
like
on
the
your
bridge
vessel
ship,
right now. Yep.
Oh well, I am just trying to spit game to the ship's AI.
I have returned.
I'm just trying to link our circuits up, as you know what I mean.
You cannot find a induction port currently.
God, fucking, damn it! But there has to be an eyeglass, right? Like a camera eyeglass. I can just go up to and just. whisper
Yeah, you
sweet
can go up
nothings
to
into
any
it.
of the screens on the ship and attempt to talk to Anna. Yes.
Well, I just whisper sweet nothings into the screens.
Anna does not seem to respond.
Ooh, the
Exactly.
silent treatment.
Good
That
to know
face.
we're not taking it
That
too
face.
seriously.
Oh, hey, Ash is in the chat. What's up, Ash?
Sam just
Christian
puts a
has
sad
a project
emoticon in
to,
chat.
To enter the game.
Just about. We're
So-
getting there.
Is there anything else anybody would like to do? Like,
1%.
At the moment,
you're
just
approaching this
cereal.
ship. What would you like to do, like, as a crew now?
I guess.
I will just ask Anna if she can do a deep dive on if there's any information about what this ship is, what it was supposed to be doing, why it's out here.
Run a diagnostic.
Sure, yeah. She delves into her files that she has access to. She finds Purge, a prison barge and a research vessel for the Old Galactic Empire, and error. Access to information is denied. I cannot seem to access any more information than what I currently have. Everything else is locked behind a what the fuck?
TJ.
Everything else is locked behind a restricted access wall.
And as Shade, can I attempt to fucking bypass.
Give me
So
a
we can get the
technology
information.
check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Okay.
God,
Technology.
monsters.
Technology.
Sure, you're doing this shit right. Don't you fuck up my robot.
I'm sorry, Mastro. I won't you down.
No, Shade hates his master. Supposed to
No.
talk shit.
No, Shade doesn't hate Kate. Shade and Kate just have the back and forth picking on each other relationship.
It's just disrespectful.
So for roll 20, I just type in / roll d20, right?
/R space 1d20 and then plus whatever your modifier is, because you have expertise in
+R,
technology. It'd be
I
plus
should probably turn on
+5.
or yeah, it'd be double your proficiency, so it'd be
Oh,
plus
yeah.
your
Well, it says 5 on the character sheet.
right.
let me
So add
see
another
if I
2
can
to that,
Figure that out.
so it'd be
Figure it
plus
out.
7.
Okay.
Where's technology?
Oh, he's got it. He's got access to Shade's character sheet.
And I just made it.
Is there
Well,
no
so
way
do
to
I,
put
but
the
also I just
overlay
made
over
it.
this?
I made it expertise.
Okay.
19.
19. You know that this was.
Actually, sorry, no, that's with disadvantage. I have to roll again.
Oh, okay. Yep.
That's
Roll
my
again.
bad. That's my bad.
Yep. Roll again.
Now he's gonna
Please
get a
roll higher.
20.
Please
No,
roll
I'm gonna
higher.
go 1. That's like, this is how that works.
Roll.
Alright.
You can just press up and then enter.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
no.
So with a 10, you get nothing. You get that it's restricted access, and it's not even restricted access by the by the council or anything. Like, it is restricted access and has been restricted access since the Empire era.
Boss, it's no good. I can't get in. This bitch is hard to get.
So there is an active distress
You
call.
can't get in.
Okay. Go ahead.
What do you mean you can't? What do you mean you can't get in?
It's just the bitch told me to fuck off. What the fuck you want me to do?
Move a fucking side. Let me do your job for you. You fucking piece of shit.
What do you think you can do better? Huh?
Yeah,
I'm a
I do think I
robot.
do better.
No wonder why you guys are called the Outriders, for fuck's sake.
Go for it.
Oh, the Outrider is just the name of the ship.
It's very fitting.
Aren't you on the ship?
No, Connor's not on the
Right.
No,
ship.
he's not.
I'm not.
Do I need to roll now?
If you would like to try, yeah, but also roll at disadvantage.
All right.
What are you trying to do?
We're trying to hack into this.
They're trying to
information
get
data
more
thing.
information on the Purge.
Sure. I mean, okay. When he said I can go ahead and give it a shot, I guess. Why not?
21.
Looks like you may have gotten it.
21.
So with the 21, yeah, you know that this is an Empire era ship. Like I said, they did some experimental stuff on this ship. It was mostly a prison barge. It went missing shortly into its run as a prison barge. Very shortly into its run. That's about all you can get on it. Everything else is still locked behind a classified paywall.
Nah, you still weren't able to fucking
Paywall.
do it.
Locked behind a classified firewall. Paywall. Firewall. My
Paywall.
And
You
can
gotta
I
pay
use-
$5. Then you can have access to the ship files.
Can I use an ability I can use twice per short rest called Defiant, where I add a D4? To see if I can.
Sure, if you would like to use that, go for it.
Okay.
Just makes it a 20, at most a 25, right?
That's what I'm hoping.
Hey!
Yeah, you get about the same
Fuck
information
yeah.
I just gave you.
Fuck!
I guess there is no more information.
There is more, but short of a nat 20, he wasn't getting it.
Fair.
I got that 4. I can't help it.
You look it up and it says classified. Fuck you.
It really does, yeah. Like, again, like I said, classified information is classified information. Short of a nat 20, you weren't getting in.
It's classified
Yeah.
for a reason.
To be fair,
See, that-
Andrew, if you would like to try and you think you can make it, the DC is 30.
So I'll just
yeah.
say this: you see that you fucking eyeball? That's how you do it.
You barely got any further than I did.
No.
I tell you, I could tell you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a disadvantage, but then I remembered, yeah, I can't get higher, so
So if I can just nat 20 it, I have 0 to technology. Will you still give it to me?
If you
Makes
can
it
nat
nat
20 at a disadvantage, yeah. That just means you got to get double nat 20s.
There we go.
All you guys
Well, hey, it's a good thing we got that out of the way early as fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Did he get it?
You go to look up information. You electrocute yourself slightly. You take.
I go up to him and was like, "You gotta be gentle with her, man.
You take
gotta-
3
gotta-
points
gotta
of
know what she
electric. You take
wants."
3 points of electrical shock damage.
Damn.
Fuckers don't know how to look up information.
Damn.
I
Stop
like to
trying computer
imagine.
spike when you can't computer spike.
I like to imagine Shay just sees Michael just like mishandling the fucking shit.
Like,
He's like, hey,
easy, man.
What's bad is if you had a
Okay.
computer spike in your inventory to use, that would have taken away the disadvantage.
I don't
don't
think
have it.
I need to actually grab my fucking notebook out. 'cause
Nobody
it's
really
got-
does. All right, cool.
It's
So,
got my shit that I have. written
would
down.
anybody like to listen to the distress call?
yes.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll shut
Kana,
up.
what does the distress call say? Oh, and remember, they're only going to get part of the distress call, so anything that might be important, yeah, just cut that out a little bit.
Okay. Let me give a quick thought here.
And I've given you enough information.
I also did enough research on what we're doing to get enough information without giving it away. So let's go. When playing the distress beacon, it starts with a woman's voice, a young woman's voice. She comes over the intercom saying, Mayday, Mayday. The barge called the Purge is stuck out in... I cannot get off the ship. I am... There's something here with me. Something... They eat.
Yep, sounds like a problem. I'm not doing it.
You got a buffet?
They got a buffet? All right, so...
With all of us showing up, yeah.
Christian, I gave you your background that you were part of a different expedition force that came out this area, right?
Indeed.
Yeah, okay. So, as you guys move around, you see that the top docking bay, to where the bridge would be, can't be docked to, because half of a ship is docked to it.
Oh, this poor darling.
So the
It's all
only
mangled.
place that you can dock to is... You have two options. You can either dock on the lowest point of the barge, which is the cargo area, or you could dock at the midpoint of the barge, which is labeled as holding cells.
I've
Well,
watched
I
enough
would-
Resident Evil that know that cargo does not bode well.
Well, I would look to the team and say I'd rather enter at one point where we only have to worry about one side of us, but it doesn't seem like that's an option here. So we should pick the area that would have the least activity, considering it's a prison barge starting with the prisoner area to the cargo. It's a difficult choice.
As you come around to the docking side of the ship where you can dock, you do see a ship is already docked.
Could we dock to the ship that's docked to the ship?
No. This is another expedition ship that you guys saw at the trading station when you stopped there before coming into the unexplored regions.
Okay, so
It's
ship
it's got a lot of guns on it.
I
Looks very well equipped for warfare and defense.
go over to what's Hunter's character's name?
You could almost say that this is like
Eight.
the Shelby
Okay.
GT of ships.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because we all see this ship, right?
Yeah, everybody sees this
Yeah.
expedition ship that's docked to it.
Okay, I kind of just float over to Kate and just like, hey, there's probably a lot of neat stuff and neat, sexy technology on this ship. We may have to go.
Neat, sexy
Nice,
technology. Oh shit!
Neat,
I gotta run a
sexy
3-minute ad real quick. Hang on.
Cheating on your girlfriend already. Damn.
I'm sorry. You see, I see a perfectly fine ass ship, and you don't want to go look what's inside her. I mean,
Your fine ass ship looks like it has chlamydia.
not the fucking.
You're sounding very judgy.
Not the floating STD that is this monstrosity. I'm talking about the other ship with guns and shit that we see. like is docking to it. That one.
Can
You-
I like
you
say
get what
something
I'm saying?
out of character to remind someone about what happened last session?
What's up?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
If they don't take notes,
Incredibly rude.
why is it in Spanish? I don't know why it's in Spanish. Why is it in Spanish? ¿Dónde está Spanish?
But
No, they
you
said,
know,
why is it in
Ross,
Spanish?
it's your call. I'm just making the appropriate suggestion.
No. Because that clearly
Alright,
looks like it's someone's ship, and if we can rescue them, then it would be logical to return them to their ship.
Or we just take it for ourselves? Hmm?
No.
It's fine. God damn it, you
Wolfen droid.
fucking killjoy. Can we at least look inside it?
I'm not saying no, but not now.
Okay. So you're saying there's a chance?
As I mentioned earlier, I did a scan of connection to the forest. I only noticed 4 life forms aboard the vessel. Considering the size of that other
You
ship,
might want to clarify that one is powerful in that.
Oh, no. They're not. They did not get a high enough roll to pick that up.
Ah, fair point.
They got a high enough roll to tell how many life forms there were.
Fair point.
yeah, I just wanted to say there's at least 4 life forms on that ship. So,
Life forms.
and considering considering the ship, with all these weapons, I don't think they would have a crew of 4. It seems a little short. All those weapons.
Anyway, where did you say the
Did you
two
just call me
places
dirt?
we can
Anyway, so there's 2 places that you can dock. There is another docking spot on the like next to the other ship that docked. That is the holding cells, right? It says holding cells, and then there's one on the bottom that says storage or cargo.
All right. I like we go to cargo.
I second that, even though I don't like it.
It's definitely gonna be
Can I do
risky
another
either way. So
insight
cargo.
to try to gauge where the life forms are on the ship? I can't get a sense of
Are you
Are the
attempting to
creatures are-
hone?
Okay,
I would need another
are we
insight
honing on
check.
the signal?
I would
Alright.
also like to do something.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody that would like to do something, let me know.
So it's still learning the character. So I've led by the force. You can add a half your proficiency bonus to any ability check you made that doesn't already include your proficiency. I have a bonus of 2, so I can add 1, and it would be insight.
It'd be another insight check, yeah.
I need to step away for just 1 second. Wolf
Okay.
21. It's gonna add a half my proficiency bonus.
Okay. I'm waiting to see.
Oh, don't worry about me.
He was probably just making a joke.
No, it wasn't you. It was. Thank you for the sub, Ash. I appreciate it. And I activate instant kill mode. That's not an option that this ship possesses.
It will be.
All right, so
Eventually.
with a natural 20, you gauge that there are 5 life signs on the ship that you can detect. And you can tell exactly how force sensitive each of them are.
Okay.
So 2 of them had a baby.
One of them is there's one that's mildly force sensitive, almost to the same level as maybe Ivy. There's one that is extremely force sensitive, more force sensitive than anybody that you've encountered ever. One that has force sensitivity levels similar to that of Billy, you know, relatively low, but not so low that it's insignificant. And then one that has pretty much lower force sensitivity than Billy, almost no force innateness at all. But also with a 20 insight, you also pick up on something on your ship. The force sensitivity that you pick up on the enemy ship, you pick up something just as powerful on your ship. As well as, you know, you can pick up on Ivy's force signature, which you already know. And then another force signature on your ship. It's relatively high.
I'll be right back.
Why is everybody leaving?
Seriously.
I get you're afraid. That's good.
A recap. I
I think they
sense
just
2 people. One has a very strong eye force sensitivity.
Oh, and you
The
were
other-
also very uncomfortable near this ship for some reason.
Yeah, and the other is
I mean, look at it.
standard.
All right.
Sith
I'm starting to
Jedi.
think we need to leave this ship here.